it there on purpose, so I remember that. Look. Oh, you won. Let's go look. You want to see? No. Why am I walking these up? Hell no. Hell no. Oh yeah, it's flat. I didn't do anything. You remember when it said 20% then 10%? Yeah, I think we used all the percent.
Damn, that's crazy. You can hear that little girl saying, what did he say? Or some crazy shit like that. But y'all need to watch y'all kids, even when they outside playing with each other and all that stuff, because it's so much going on. And man, too much going on in this world to just be letting your kids outside play by themselves now. I know some people, you know, I guess they don't have no choice or whatever. And I know what it feels like, but at the same time, man, this guy passed by quite a bit, but we gonna watch the rest of this and see how many more times or what he about to do, I should say.
We've got an update for you on that murder of a New York woman whose body was found in a duffel bag. The lead suspect in the case has pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter. The victim's handyman and ex-lover admitted to stabbing her over 50 times.
I was shocked, actually. It's just very upsetting.
We told you about this case back in April, how surveillance footage caught a person dragging a large duffel bag down the street with her body inside. It was later found by the side of the road. While in custody, the handyman admitted to police that he was having an on and off affair with the victim and knew where a spare key was. Investigators later found a bloody jacket, shoes, and a kitchen knife connected to him. He took a plea deal and is expected to be sentenced to 25 years behind bars with 5 years of post-prison supervision.
We're taking a look at some of the youngest serial killers in history. Amardeep Sada. Amardeep Sada is the world's youngest serial killer. He killed 3 infants that were under a year old. Amardeep grew up in a poor family in Bihar, India. From an early age, he showed patterns of disturbing behavior and began his killing spree at age 7. He committed his first violent act in 2006 by murdering his 6-month-old cousin. But he didn't stop there and went on to kill his own baby sister, who was only 8 months old at the time. Initially, Sada was able to avoid arrest, even though his family was aware of his violent acts. His parents decided it was a family matter and that police shouldn't get involved. It wasn't until Sada killed a 6-month-old neighbor that police finally captured him. When questioned by local villagers, Sada confessed to his crimes and was quickly arrested.
God damn, this little motherfucker from India was born to be demonic. How the fuck you fucking already doing stupid shit like that at that young of an age? And you know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is the dad at, you know? That he up here killing his baby cousins and shit. And then if this motherfucker already did that before, Why the fuck wasn't they trying to stop him from doing it again? I mean, goddamn. That shit crazy as hell, you feel me? Like, that shit's super crazy. But the shit that got me all fucked up about this little boy is that how the police didn't get involved. You do some shit like that here in America, the motherfucking police gonna take your ass. Even if you be like, don't get involved, police gonna be like, bitch, your ass going to jail for killing somebody.
Mary Bell. Mary Bell is an English woman who killed 2 preschool-aged boys when she was a juvenile. The murders took place in 1968 when she was just 10 years old. In both cases, she told the victims they had a sore throat, which she could fix with a massage. She then proceeded to strangle them until they died. At an early age, Mary was known as a chronic liar and disruptive person who voiced a desire to hurt people. Shortly after the funeral of her first victim, Martin Brown, Mary returned to his house and asked his mother if she could see her son. When the mother told her that her son couldn't come to play because he was dead, Mary replied, "Oh, I know he's dead. I want to see him in his coffin."
How the fuck you gonna ask to see somebody's body in a coffin? You know what I'm saying? I know they have that challenge talk about some put him in a coffin and shit. But this little motherfucker gonna ask, can she see him? And she's like, oh, he's dead in a coffin. And she gonna motherfucker say, I know, or some crazy shit. And then she gonna talk about she can fix somebody. They had a tickle with whatever in their throat. And that a massage is gonna help it and they ain't gotta worry about it no more. Motherfucking demonic ass kids. Like, how? The fucking evil spirit just be born into these little kids or something? But let's watch a little bit more of this, of these little disturbing children.
Kyle Allwood. Kyle Allwood was just 9 years old when he set fire to his home in Goodfield, Illinois, killing 5 of his relatives. His victims included 3 infants under the age of 3 years old, as well as 69-year-old Catherine Murray and 34-year-old Jason Wall. All 5 victims died of smoke inhalation, and Kyle and his mother Katrina were the only ones who survived. After an investigation, it was determined that Kyle started the fire and was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of arson, and 1 count of aggravated arson. However, due to his age, the most he could face is 5 years of probation if convicted. Kyle's mother, Katrina, stated that her son had recently been diagnosed with schizophrenia, ADHD, and bipolar disorder, which may explain his behavior.
Everyone is looking at him like he's some kind of monster, but that's not who he is.
Yeah, lock his ass up longer than that. Matter of fact, he done killed my goddamn other kids and all the motherfucking love people I love. And I don't give a damn if you got bipolar and mental health issues, all that shit. I'm sorry, son, I love you. And I hate that this defect was born in your body or put in your body, but you can't be here. Your ass needs some help. Because I feel fucked up having you around me. And I'm sorry, if any of my kids was to do some shit like this, they can no longer be in my household, as well as it no longer be around my motherfucking ass. Because I'm not gonna sleep with 2 eyes open and not be comfortable where this motherfucker gonna come jug and stab me, because he is very demonic. And I feel bad for these little souls and these little spirits. And I wish nothing but help for them. And then this lady gonna say something. They trying to create my son into a monster. Do you know how many motherfucking people he just killed? And you said they tried to create him make him look like a monster. He might not be a happy monster, but this little mother sucker is an evil monster doing something like that.
Andrew Golden. Andrew Golden was an 11-year-old school shooter who killed 5 people, including 2 teachers and 3 classmates, and injured several others. The shooting occurred at Westside Middle School in Craighead County, Arkansas in 1998. Classmates described Andrew as a bully who often claimed he had a lot of killing to do. Andrew previously displayed behavioral issues, and one classmate alleges that he killed her cat with a BB gun. He and his 13-year-old accomplice, Mitchell Johnson, also had a long-standing feud with their English teacher, Shannon Wright, who they eventually murdered. The night before the shooting, Andrew and Mitchell loaded up Mitchell's mother's van with snacks, weapons, and camping equipment to prepare for the shooting. The next morning, Mitchell stole his mother's keys and drove Andrew to the school. They then staged a fire drill and began firing on teachers and students as they fled the building.
The news of Andrew Golden's death today fills our family with mixed emotions, as I'm sure it does with the other families and students of the Westside shooting, mostly sadness.
Now, ain't no words that could be said to this kid right here. Andrew Goldwyn, whatever his fucking name is. How the hell y'all did something like that? They planned this out to the T. Talking about some snacks and camping gear, and they had so many people to kill. Like, what? I wonder if these people really evaluate these young minds and see why they think the way they do, to see why they want to hurt someone so much. And usually people that's been hurt, that do want to do hurt like this, are like mental patients or someone who grew up in a messed up situation. And none of these kids seem like they was in a messed up situation, except for that one little boy we talked about a little while ago, where his name, the killer name was Jeff inside him, and he killed his mom because she was abusive and did drugs and shit. Like, some stuff like that you can kind of see, but then again, it's like, I don't know if that was real evidence or not. That lady was really doing drugs and being abusive towards her kid. If the guy in the house, the guy in the house didn't say anything about it. So it makes you wonder sometimes what goes through these young minds that want to hurt people and be so goddamn evil.